Yes, it worked. We are live finally. I don't know what the hell's going on with the internet. I think it's probably Windows 10 downloads snuffing everything up. But it's working now at least. And a few of us get in
Yay.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, chat's been going on for a while.
Yeah, I gotta load that.
You get the link to it?
I usually just type your name in the search and find you that way.
Well, we can do it easier than that.
I already found you.
Yay.
I just have to mute.
Now subscribe and be easier. So, Cynthia, you know everyone's dying to find out if you went on your date today or not. Whoop, now everything's frozen. Oh, there we go.
Did I freeze?
There we go. What was that, Cynthia?
Was I frozen?
Yeah, but I'm not so sure it wasn't my end that was frozen either. Like I said, this has been going on for 45 minutes now. My net freezes, then unfreezes. What I was saying is I'm sure that people are dying to know about your date. If it happened, what happened.
Yes, I made it. And
Yay!
Yay! It was just nice to just take that action, that step, and get all the nerves wrinkled out. But the actual person, not really my cup of tea. But that's okay. I at least did it. I did it.
That's why it's a first date. You know, it can also be the last date at
and
the same
last.
time.
Yeah. A little too much into money for me, so.
Still good to get out.
Yeah, it is. It was very nerve-wracking, but when it was over, I was like, okay, I'm glad I did this. And it's gonna be a while before I do it again, but at least.
Wait, don't make it too long; it'll be just as hard the next time too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's been a good almost 2 years since I kind of just gave up. You know, I don't trust people very well, but it's okay. I'll get over it. Sorry.
Just time.
Yeah, this time.
And practice.
That's it. That's why everybody was on you last night to get to
this
date this afternoon. You couldn't get a safer date.
I know, lunchtime. Yeah, it's funny because everyone feels the need to set me up, but I don't really need that. I don't know. I just like to let things happen.
Well, I'm sure they think they're doing the right thing.
Yeah, I always try to go for the people that I would never really meet, or I know kind of subconsciously it won't work out. So that's been my problem for a couple of years. I feel like I'm on a psychology couch or something. No pressure.
That's all right. Just smack them around, tell them to fuck off. You're doing what you want to do, and that's what you're going to do.
Yeah. Yeah. So how was your day?
Oh, busy as hell running from doctor to doctor with my wife.
Is everything okay, or just checkups?
Yeah, it was follow-ups from surgery and pain management and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. A lot of waiting.
Yeah, it makes for a bitch of a day to do a couple in the same time, but it's a lot easier than having to run back and forth to the city each time, too.
Yeah, totally. Do you try to schedule your appointments early so you can get in first?
It depends on the office, because sometimes you know the doctor's going to be 2 hours late to start the practice. Other times they come back late from lunch. So It's not unusual to get a 4-hour wait at a doctor's office here.
That's
yeah. It's horrible. Just to go pick up prescriptions, I've had an hour wait. And this is when you've had to call them in 3 days ahead of time.
Yeah.
I can't understand. If I had to call it in 3 days ahead of time, why the hell isn't it in my folder already? Pull it out and hand it to me.
Yeah. I feel bad for the patients in the hospital I take care of. I mean, they have to wait hours for a test, hours for the results, hours for the I mean, it's just all a big waiting game. There's just not enough staff, I don't think, or resources, or just the medical field in general.
Yeah.
But then I get it when I go wait. I kind of understand what people are going through.
It was like the thing we were talking about that other day about the patient that's jumping up in bed, writhing in pain because they need pain medicine, and then as soon as the nurse walks in, they calm right down, and they don't have the pain anymore. They just know the pills are coming all of a sudden.
Mhm.
I used to see that all the time with patients.
Mhm. Definitely.
I used to have, like, when I was really, at the worst point, I would have, like, the pain would get worse psychologically. It would feel like it got worse, like, as I got to the end of a dose, like, every 4 hours for some pills, every 8, whatever. Like, I would start to convince myself that I was in more pain.
Oh yeah, while you're waiting for it.
Mhm.
And anytime you fixate on the pain, it gets worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
You get your mind off of it, it's not so bad at all.
Yeah. Doesn't Howard always talk about that Dr. Sarno book?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've always been
yeah.
interested in reading that just to kind of see if it works for other things.
Yeah, I really want to read that too. I don't know why I've never gotten to that.
It's on my to-do list, my to-read books. He's mentioned a couple books that I've actually written down to read.
Right.
Well, it gives you something to look forward to when you get around to it.
That's true. When he retires.
Which may be very soon.
Yeah. I'm trying to catch up on the episodes. I feel like I've been neglecting Howard Stern because of the Hangouts. Not a lot of time.
I definitely have. I mean, it was a combination of the app just getting so shitty for me,
Mhm.
and the Hangouts happening just sort of at the same time.
Yeah, that app is frustrating. I can't. Every time I go to sign on, my favorites won't load, so I can't go back and look at old episodes that I haven't seen yet.
Yeah, I have problems with everything I try to do with it. If I just open it and listen to a channel and don't do anything else, it works fine. But as soon as I try to go to a download or move shift the time back, it just freaks out and it locks up.
Oh, isn't that a new app as well?
Yeah, they fucked it all up.
Yep.
Damina's in chat saying she saw Dr. Sarno.
She's
What, as a doctor? Oh, she did. She went to see Dr. Sarno. That's cool.
That's awesome.
See if we can get her in here to talk about him.
Yeah, we need to hear about this.
I might have to leave for that.
Is she still upset with you?
No, I think she just doesn't like me. I don't know.
What did you do to her?
It's complicated. Butterfly things,
Oh, okay. Say no more. Say no more.
The complex life of the butterfly.
I couldn't figure out how to get on tonight. I forgot the group chat. Like, I saw the group chat and then your chat on your message, and honestly I ignore group chats. Like, I've trained myself to just ignore them because at a certain point, once you got in one, you couldn't get out. Now you can on phones, but so anyway, I finally realized that we were using that group for the link, and then.
Well, yeah, because you all the ones that told me you ought to just make up a group chat and make it a lot easier. So I tried it.
But my internet is messed up too. That's for sure. I mean, honestly, I don't even know anymore if it's the actual internet or if it's my Comcast or. Damina's coming in.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah, you've got the problem where you've got two issues going on at the same time.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous. And then I have Pico coming today, the power company, or tomorrow, and I realized that I should have made an appointment with Comcast because I'm going to be stuck here. Hey! Bye-bye.
You drove her off already. Jesus Christ.
All it takes is one word. That was funny.
No, I don't think that was why.
No.
Oh, last night we were having the same problem. Things freezing up, people dropping out.
It's annoying.
The confirmation I got from Windows 10 today in the email was it could start within a few days, it could start within a few weeks. So this is going to be going on a while by the sounds of it.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm kind of I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't want to upgrade anything. I'm just stuck in my ways. Everything sort of works. I mean, other than my internet, my computers are okay. So, but then I read all this cool stuff about it, and it's supposed to be like really good. Like I read the fuck. Oh. Is that like her entrance music?
I thought it was a toilet flushing at first.
Is there music?
I didn't know what it was. We just heard almost a tire screeching.
Hey, Jamina.
So, hi, you had a date?
I did. I actually showed up.
When?
For lunch today. He wasn't my cup of tea.
I just want to say about the Windows 10, don't install it yet. Don't install it yet. Wait a month because, you know.
What the fuck? Cynthia's talking. Did I miss something?
Well, I'm just saying that I know I read a lot about it on the internet in the last.
Who cares? We're talking to Cynthia about her date.
Well, I must have been back 30 seconds ago from the conversation when I was listening.
Yeah, that's what happens. He was in chat.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Well, it won't take very long because, yeah, so I showed up. That's all I wanted to do because I have trust issues, so I'm just glad that I showed up. The actual person I'm not really into, but just the act of going. Exactly.
You have trust issues that would cause you not to show up for a lunch date?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, I was cheated on pretty badly, so a couple times. So
during lunch?
Who knows? Most likely. Yeah. No, just to even get to know somebody, you know. So going to lunch with somebody is getting to know them.
Uh-huh.
It's complicated. I'm a complicated person.
I see that. You're too young to have all these hang-ups, though.
Yeah. I know. It's okay. I'm happy at least.
Well, that's more than ODP can say. Right, ODP? You're not going to talk now?
What do you like? What do you mean? Like I'm not happy as long as I'm in pain and not able to do and eat things. Of course, I'm not happy.
ODP, you should read that Dr. Sarno book.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can read that is going to fix my problems. It's something that a doctor needs to do. Like I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to become a doctor to fix myself, but I'm certain, you know.
It doesn't fix you. It just helps you deal with.
There's not dealing with this. I grew up on foods that I like, and I grew up to stay away from drugs, cigarettes, and alcohol and all that. But food I'm addicted to, and that's not going to change because everybody has their addiction.
But do you realize there are people who are missing limbs or organs, and they're happy to be alive, and you're complaining because you can't.
They're happy to be alive because there's some. I am stubborn. I expect the way I used to, and that's not going to change. All right, I admit it. That's not going to change. You call me what you want, but that's just me. Maybe it's part of my Asperger's. Maybe it's just because I'm an asshole. I don't know. I don't care, and that's just the way I am.
What exactly is Asperger's? It's on the autism spectrum, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Slow.
Means you're an ass, basically?
No.
I think it's like
social.
Yeah, it's how you relate socially to people. It's kind of what I get from it.
And usually comes with some type of exaggerated skill like online dating.
Well, that's computers. That's why I was talking about that before.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say that you gotta wait a month because I read that a lot of drivers aren't out for things that people might not notice. Like I noticed from my phone, drivers aren't out, and like ad block for the new browser Edge that it comes with is not out, and there's a lot of just quirks that people have said from they have installed, and there is a way to install it if you do want to install it, and you don't want to wait for the update to come on your computer. Just it's on the CNET website. It gives you like a little download link, or like and then it installs on your computer. If you don't want to wait for it to happen automatically. I'm sure Vash'Skellar.
It's like
find it.
It's an update assistance type program where it kicks off the process but the people have been having trouble with like peripherals, their webcams and USB devices.
The drivers are not out. They have if you search on Newegg's website for all new laptops that come with Windows 10, there's only like a handful of them.
I know.
That's what they prematurely released this without doing all the precautions. Like, you remember when Windows 7 came out? There was like a ton of laptop. You know how they used to release the new operating system? Well, they used to release the new operating system first on like new computers, and then they would release it later, for an upgrade or whatever. But they're just so fucked up at Microsoft, so I can't expect anything less.
They're just trying to be different.
Fireworks?
Now you know I'm a computer expert. Sorry.
That's a microphone. Yeah, actually, I read a really long, like point-by-point comparison of OS X, I don't know, Tiger Lily or whatever the latest one is, and Windows 10, and it was very, very close. Like, and Windows actually came out ahead in points, but.
Well, every other operating system, XP 7, 10, those are the ones that are probably going to be the best. Like, that's the way the trend has been with Microsoft, so I expect 10 to be, somewhat good. Like, I stayed away from 8 and Vista because they're total crap, and I never even wanted to learn about it, because I didn't give a shit, because does anybody ever talk about Vista now? No, nobody probably has it, because it was, like, forgotten about, like, the millennium.
God.
Sorry for all the technical talk if you're not interested.
Oh, it's so fucking boring, I can't even stand it.
So what was this about you saw John Sarno?
Hi, Bashir, by the way.
Hello.
Yes, I went to see Dr. Sarno. When was it? I was having this pain in my hands that wasn't carpal tunnel. Nobody could diagnose it. So I went to see Dr. Sarno. It was $1,000. He didn't take insurance. So it was just like giving the man $1,000. And his philosophy, which is in his books too, is basically he's insistent that whatever's happening with your body is something that's something that happened in your childhood that you've been suppressing. And while it's true that the body, your emotions, they will cause the body, the stress, to prey on weaknesses in your system.
Right.
But everything can't be explained away by emotions.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's got to believe in some, actual medical, like my shoulder isn't due to my childhood. It's due to a car accident. Right. There's the pain.
It is, obviously, if you have a broken bone, or if you have, things that can be easily diagnosed, clearly diagnosed, like by a blood test, by whatever, then of course, there's a medical remedy. But if there's not, it's kind of like fibromyalgia, how people, they can't get something diagnosed, they kind of just dump it into that.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. But I don't think I had a bad childhood, so. I just wanted to go so I could just see, so I would know, so it wouldn't always be in my head like, well, what if I had gone to see Dr. Sarno?
Yeah. I don't know if I'd spend $1,000 on it, but I'll read his book.
Yeah, I should have gotten a purse.
$10 for his book and not be good.
Yeah.
Poor Willie's boner won't go away because his turtle died in his hands when he was 7. That's a long fucking boner.
Poor Willie.
It's really rough.
Do you think it helped you on some level, Damina?
No, not at all.
No, he just gave him
I was going to ask that next. It just helped to lessen your bank account by $1,000, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it could have. I mean, for what he's specifically saying, like I was angry at something. That's what he says. You're angry at something that happened in your childhood, and I'm really not.
But they know.
But maybe some people are. But that's why I like back pain, because sometimes it's hard to actually, people do have, vertebrae problems and, things that are diagnosed, but that it's exasperated by stress, where one person may be crippled by the same thing that another person doesn't barely feel.
Yeah, that's true. And I definitely, my pain gets worse when I'm stressed, like, without a doubt. Like, I had a really shitty day today, and my shoulder hurts, and my neck hurts. And
now, what kind of shoulder pain do you have? Like, is that, what tendonitis?
No, I had a fucking rib taken out, so it's a little off alignment.
Because you were too lazy to do corset training, right? And you wanted a really thin waist?
No, it's because I was trying to suck my own dick, and, you can't have that.
That's why you have neck problems, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because I grabbed the back of my head.
Force yourself down.
Going too far.
Yeah, I know if I've had a bad day at work and I'm super stressed, my neck hurts. And it's like all the muscles are tightening up from the stress, so.
Yeah, you're probably gritting your teeth most of the day.
Yeah.
Like TMJ pain that people suffer. It's horrible. But
I have TMJ too, especially when I first started with this stomach problem.
Of course you did.
The constant muscle strain puts a lot of strain on the joint, and that's what causes all the neck pain. It radiates outward.
No, it's a jaw. It's like around the ear or the jaw. That's where the TMJ is.
Right. It's the temporomandibular joint. I know it well. The joys of having been an X-ray tech. I used to take 10, 15 of those X-rays a week easily.
Dan had a pretty shitty day too.
Not like everybody had a shitty day.
I didn't.
Well, that's good. Well, you had a good date.
Hey, what happened with Donna yesterday?
Oh, that Jeff guy was drunk off his ass.
What
and attacking
Jeff
everybody. The Jeff who talks like this, eh? Every time he's on, he sounds just like this. That Jeff.
Does his avatar have a black hat?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Looks like Willy Wonka, kind of?
Yeah, now that you mention it.
Yeah. So what happened? He was drunk?
He was drunk and he was just pissed off at everybody. He attacked Eitan first, then he attacked her, then I guess he attacked me, then he loved me, then he attacked me, then he loved me. I went to, like, battered host syndrome for 2 hours.
He clearly was intoxicated.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he realizes what happened. Probably not.
No, I wouldn't imagine he will until I ask him what the fuck happened yesterday. I just haven't been in the mood to talk to him at all since then.
What did he attack her about?
She's a flip-flopper, eh? But he would never quite say what she flip-flopped on. And then he was telling her how he's the big defender of everybody, but he loves everybody. He doesn't hate anyone. It was the most bizarre, convoluted thought process I'd seen in a long time. No, Donna was trying to rip him apart, too, and then she was having internet problems and couldn't get in.
Oh, no.
I'm not blaming the Canadians. I'm just saying he's the guy who comes on who sounds real Canadian, Blackhawk. We have, 7 or 8 Canadians that come on all the time, and he's the only one who sounds like Doug and Bob.
Wow, 7 or 8? That's too many.
It's a lot of Canadians.
Let's see, who we got? We got Robin, Casey, Robin's friends, which add up to another 6, but they don't really count.
Darren's not from the U.S., so you can call him a Canadian.
Let me think. Who the heck else is up there? There's a bunch of people that have come up.
Is it Nick from Canada?
No, he's from Boston.
Oh.
Speaking of which, isn't Lee like 6'2" or something?
Poor Lee. I saw that picture Lee tweeted.
How fucking tall is Nick if Lee's 6'2"?
I guess he helps the homeless a lot, so he's
Did I miss a funny picture?
Yeah, on Twitter last night.
Yeah.
Look up Lee's account. He browbeat Nick into meeting him because Nick was afraid because somebody shook his door handle in the hotel room.
Yeah, we browbeat him.
Hmm?
We browbeat him all into it.
Oh.
He was pussying out on the hangout.
That's true. You're right.
About what?
About Nick not wanting to go out with Lee.
And it was like 6 o'clock at night there, or 8 o'clock at night there at the time.
Yeah, he was going to bed for the night.
In Vegas.
Wow. Why?
Because there were old people at his door, and he has a phobia.
No, it wasn't actually old people, but he just had somebody shaking his door handle and trying to get into his room, and it freaked him out. He called security and went down to tell all his friends, and they were all passing out on the couch, and they laughed at him. So he went back to his room.
What hotel is he staying at?
Hard Rock, I think.
Well, that's kind of a ways from the strip, isn't it?
Dude, Nick is big.
Yeah, he's got to be like 6'6". But so, if he's 6'2".
Oh, the chat is saying Linguini and Lever are also from Canada.
Oh yeah, that's true. You got Lever.
Oh right, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Yeah, they're not ours.
I was say I wasn't naming people who aren't on the show. I could probably name off a bunch of Canadians then.
Right.
The Trudeau family has never been on my show.
The what family?
Trudeau. Sounds like a good French-Canadian name.
Janella seems to have a problem with me, and I don't know Janella, so.
Well, don't you have a problem with Crystal?
Crystal's a trashy skank.
Okay, well.
A stupid trashy skank, and I have no problem telling her that.
That
Janella,
pretty much sums it up. Janella's, like besties.
You know, I told Crystal this one time that, everything about her would make me not like her because I'm a snob that way. I told her this. But I did like her because I thought she was bright, but she's not. She's an idiot. So now that I know that, I don't like her at all. Any questions?
Yeah, I wonder why Janella doesn't want to come in and talk about it. Is she still
I don't know, but she's like, why are you talking behind her back? I'm like, no, I'll tell her to her face.
Yeah, we've seen it.
And, yeah. And she keeps favoriting and retweeting things that Chad, the bullshit Chad with his little audio clips, she can go fuck herself.
I keep getting them. And I'm like, I don't want to block Chad just because I don't want to block anybody, but I keep, it's getting exhausting.
Well, I blocked Chad. I blocked all of them. I don't know. It doesn't mean you have balls because I don't need to be annoyed by people. It doesn't make me weak. It just makes me have control of my life and what I see. So I'm not going to block people because if you block someone, you're a pussy. Blah, 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 blah. Fuck that.
That's not what I meant.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Don't argue with me. You won't win.
All right, that's what I meant. Okay.
Exactly. Next. Next. Seriously, why have I don't want to block anybody. Why? Why not?
Wait, you want me to talk about it now?
You may speak. Go ahead.
Because you have been on Twitter a lot longer and have a lot more tweets and followers and everything, and I barely use Twitter, and to be blocking people already just is like moving way too fast for me.
You want to wait till you and Twitter get to know each other better?
I want to me and Tad get to know each other. No, I actually, you know, he says a lot of shit, so I kind of want to be aware of what he's saying.
Yeah,
Why? Who cares what he says? He's a troll. Who cares what he says?
Exactly.
I don't know. But he's,
Because Diego, who is my childhood friend, we grew up together, he sent me something that Chad tweeted, so I felt compelled to respond. I don't want to respond to him. He's an idiot. He's Eric the Midget without the charm of Eric the Midget. Right, Bashir? I think you said that.
I might have been something close to what I was saying. Well, for one sec, Roy, can you invite Janella in? She needs to have that same invite.
yeah.
She can't get in.
I got it.
She wants to come in and address this.
Oh, and I just saw one about.
Why is she what? I don't give a shit. I haven't been here for a few days. Bring it on. And speaking of skank, we watched Trainwreck last night.
How was it?
Well, it's just so amazing because I had seen before the clip of Amy Schumer getting mad when an Australian said in an interview said, you know, do you use the word skanky in America? And she got really offended by it, but she is like the epitome of skank in that movie. She's like a sloppy whore. So skank is actually being kind. But she was so offended, and it's so weird.
But she's playing a role, so why would that offend her in the slightest? She's the actress.
She said it's like it was her 10 years ago. That's what she said. It was like her in college or something. LeBron James was the best part of the movie. Is that his name?
Yeah, and I've heard that from a few people too.
Yeah. It was. Yeah, he had the best line. I'm gonna say it. It's maybe in the trailers, but he's talking to Amy Schumer, and he's like, let me ask, and that's like a thing with me when people say ask instead of ask. Except if you have a list like I do.
Mine is there. I hate fucking there. Like they THEREEIREEYRE. Like.
That's in writing, right?
Huh? Yeah, well, that's in writing, yes, but.
Well, that's nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
All right. Next.
Anyway, he says to Amy Schumer, "Can I ask you a question?" And she says yes, and he says, "Don't hurt him." And he just looks at her. It's not a question. I guess I should see it. Never mind. All right. So what was it that bugged you, Rory? There and there.
I don't feel like talking about it.
Oh, okay. Maybe when you get to know me better.
No, there's 3 spellings of the word there, and everybody always gets it wrong. And the same thing with
2 and 2.
2 and yep, 2. There's another one.
2 and yeah.
I get really upset about grammar, but spelling I can't spell anything.
You don't need to. Everything gets spell checked.
True.
But sometimes it gets spell checked into something you didn't mean to say at all.
Exactly.
That is true.
Like ducking.
I hate that. Like, no one has ever said the word ducking.
I was just going to say that.
Like, I swear, it just doesn't want you to curse, so it's like, I'm going to make up a word and just not let you curse, even though it's not real.
Well, he's ducking around the corner. There is a word.
When you're trying to be serious, you're like, I'm ducking serious. It just, I don't know, like, it takes it away.
It does take the wind out from the sail. I ducking hate you.
So is Janella here?
What's up, Janella?
I'm here. You guys
That
are
was a good
just
segue.
you guys are talking. I didn't want to interrupt, which I know is rare for me sometimes. But what's up? How's it going?
Good, and you?
Pretty good. Who's that, Cynthia?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we talked yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, doing good. But
No.
Hey, Nick.
Oh no.
How
Hey, Nick.
are you doing here?
Oh God.
Bachelor weekend?
Well, we get Frank and Brian from New Jersey in here all at the same time. Had a big party.
I don't think Brian will be on. He's at his family's.
Why do you hate Brian, Tamina?
He's annoying.
Oh, you hate Brian? Oh, I thought you liked Brian.
No.
You don't seem to like a lot of people.
No, I don't.
Right? She doesn't like Janella. She doesn't like Brian. She doesn't like me.
I don't know Janelle.
Well, she didn't like me when Crystal and I were fighting, because I know that. But I've seen.
What?
Yeah, you didn't like me then. I saw you had some tweets or whatever.
Yeah.
No, you know what I didn't. I don't know anything about you fighting. What I didn't like was when Crystal pretended that she was looking for a new. When she lied, she was like, she came on my show. Shut the fuck up, Nick. And said that she was looking for a new co-host when it was just a bit.
Yeah.
That was what. But I didn't know anything of your fight or your backstory or anything like that.
Oh, okay. I thought, I thought you did, but yeah,
I might have. Who knows?
Yeah, it was a long time ago, right? Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what the deal, why the girl's being bashed like in there. I don't get it, but I'm not involved in the world, I guess, with the all that bullshit. So that's probably why I don't get it.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, I don't know any of that shit. I don't bother with any of that, Elisa shit or whatever. So.
You never have
As
either.
it should be.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I was never in that world anyway or involved in it, and I have no desire to ever be. So.
As it should be.
Yeah. I just don't. I don't know, and I don't know if they're not friends or anything. I don't. Is that the thing? Like, you guys think they're friends?
I don't give a shit. It has nothing to do with it. I don't care. What I care about is just. Well, the thing that really pissed me off I think it was yesterday when I told her to go fuck herself, was because I saw that she had been retweeting things where someone was making shit up about me.
Oh, she did?
Yeah. Yeah. Chad saying, listen to Damina's voicemail. So she can go fuck herself, and
which they also did to me as well.
And I mean, that's just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, I missed that. I didn't see that.
Yeah. So.
Well, you had to have seen it.
I did. I am a snob, but I liked her in spite of my built-in snobbiness. If that's not a word, snob, but ducking. So I did. I really tried to like her, but now it's just like, forget it.
Yeah, you don't have to be friends or anything, obviously, but I don't know. I just saw that, and I guess I didn't know any backstory or whatever, so I don't know. Obviously, I know with Mike, that's different. I know that they have a ongoing feud or whatever. It's all stupid.
But haven't they always?
I said this to her last time I talked to her on my last show. It's like a battered woman. It's like you keep getting beat up, but you keep going back, and that's just a very weak woman to me, and I have no respect for that.
Yeah. You mean when it comes to Elisa?
Yeah.
Like going back to okay. Well, she hasn't been on her show or anything though.
She has.
She doesn't go on.
Yes,
Recently?
she did. Yep.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Well, all I know is that this Chad person who's posting my audio of me, he told her whole entire audience to call CPS on Crystal, and now she's retweeting him. She is a fucking idiot. I have no tolerance for idiots or scams. Okay, I'm done.
Mean. That's mean.
Nick, aren't you? Isn't this
What?
like your
Do you
bachelor
know-
party or something? And
Yeah,
this
but
is
they
what
went
you're
to go
doing?
They went to go see Chris Angel. I'm not going with that. I don't wanna
Was
see Chris
Menopause the
Angel.
musical sold out?
Not a magic guy? You don't like magic?
No.
Yeah.
What kind of like magic for? No.
So how much time have you spent with them?
Not a lot. The most fun I've had this weekend is with Lee, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
picture
looks
was
like
great
it.
on Twitter.
Yeah. We had a good. It was funny. It was a funny night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
that'll work.
How blinding are his teeth in person?
oh my God, you are so mean to me.
No, it's not mean. He has got piano key teeth. He knows it. He's proud of it.
You have to wear sunglasses when you look directly at him.
I mean, they're very, very white.
Lee's a good guy, like Lee.
I like him too.
Yeah, he's a good guy. People love him here too. You can tell. They comp him with mad shit. Like he's a good guy.
How hot is it there?
Oh, it's so fucking hot. So hot, super hot. But
Oh no.
Well, you said you would say it to my face, Domina, so go ahead. Tell me how.
I said it to your face already.
Tell me, you've said I'm a bad. Yeah, tell me how you feel. Go ahead. Tell me how you never liked me. You know, first of all, it's not.
I said to you one of the times you were on my show that normally I wouldn't like you because I am a snob, but I did like you. But now that I've seen how stupid you are, I don't like you anymore, and you disgust me. End of story.
Wowzers.
That you're going to sit there and retweet things at Chad, who told people to call CPS on you, which I don't think now was a bad suggestion. That you're going to sit there and retweet his shit of fake audio of me? Fuck you, Crystal.
It's not fake audio. That's totally you yelling at Gonzo, and it was meant as a joke. And yeah, I was pissed off at you.
It's supposed to be funny. Did you know that?
To some people, it was funny. Just because to you it wasn't funny doesn't mean it's not funny. It's just not your style or not your taste.
It's not funny.
Okay, so that's fine. You don't think it's funny. Other people did. It's not that big of a deal. Everybody takes this shit too fucking seriously.
Okay.
I had no problem with you, Domina. I actually really liked you.
I don't give a shit how you feel about anything. I don't care. Christ. Why would I care?
Well, let me tell you what you told me. Who I'm friends with and how I deal with those friends is none of your fucking business, so stay out of it.
What the fuck does that even mean?
That means don't talk. You don't need to worry about who I'm friends with if I'm tweeting Chad or if I'm talking to anybody or if I go back on Elisa's show.
Me. I don't give a shit if you become her
co-host.
It's
a fucking retweet, Domina. Your life has got to be better than worrying about tweets.
No, it's not.
Fucking Twitter.
It's not. I don't like to be associated with that show at all. I don't like.
Yeah, you did a 3-hour show with Michael Strathmore ranting, fucking bitching about Elisa.
So what?
So then you involve your fucking self.
Shut the fuck up. My God.
No, this isn't your show, and I'm not going to shut the fuck up.
Why your father can't stand you? I mean, really.
Oh, my God.
All right, yeah. All right. Calm down there. The hell?
It's just gross.
You're a very bitter person.
That's right. I'm very old and very bitter, and I have a lisp. Anything else?
Well, I actually didn't notice the lisp.
My hair is dry, right, Nick? My hair is dry.
I never thought. I always thought you had beautiful hair, and I never noticed the lisp, but whatever.
Oh, fuck you. I don't have a lisp. My God. Jesus fucking Christ.
Please don't involve me in this fight. Jesus Christ. So.
I mean, I just figured if the topic of conversation was going to be me, it should only be right that I'm here, so.
I agree.
I certainly didn't make it you.
Well, you were certainly one talking about me, and I got more than just one person telling me about it. Like, you seriously don't like me because of who I talk to. That's retarded. Yeah. And now you're no better than Chad because you just said that it wasn't a bad idea that someone call CPS on me. So
blow some smoke in your kid's face and then tell me about what a good mother you are.
Are my kids? My kids aren't right near me when I'm smoking right now. I smoke outside.
I don't want to talk to you.
Well, too fucking bad because I'm on the hangout with you. So either talk or get out.
Roy, didn't you say there was a way to mute one person?
Oh, you can't do that.
Oh, I can ignore her, can't I?
Yeah, but then you can't hear what she says. And
I don't want to hear what she says.
No,
but then sick.
It ruins the hangout because then talk over her.
You know what? I'll go ahead. I will go. I don't want to ruin your hangout, Bashir. I apologize for coming on here and having the confrontation. So I'll go.
I have nothing to apologize for.
I heard a child in the background.
Crystal?
She's gone.
She's gone. Oh, okay.
You dropped fast.
Oh.
I heard a child.
Yeah,
someone else has a child.
She has a kid. What the fuck?
Yeah.
She just got out of work, so she picked him up from daycare.
Man.
So, Nick, what's going on out in Vegas?
Oh, man. Not a lot, man.
How fucking tall
Cynthia,
are
are you learning anything?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm over here like, oh shit. No.
You
did your shank in hand. You were all set. You were ready for action.
Yeah.
I gotta say one thing. Like all the girls down there are either hookers or cunts. It's a horrible place to be.
That's what was just in here a minute ago.
All right.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Bing. That was a good joke though. I gotta give her that. That was good.
So what happened with Lee?
That's good. We just hung out. We got dinner. We had some drinks. We walked a strip. We just talked and shit. It was fun. It was a good time. Lee's a really good guy. He's a weird guy.
Of course he is.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
But how fucking tall are you?
6'2".
No way.
I thought Lee said he was 6'2".
Well, Lee, yeah, he was looking at me. He's like, you're at least 6'5", dude. You're at least 6'5". I was like, nah, dude, I'm 6'2". That's it.
Because I'm 6'3".
Yeah, you're also tall.
And that would make, I don't know.
Yeah.
You gotta be taller than me.
I'm tall guys.
Yeah, what? You don't like tall guys?
No, I don't. Yeah.
They're scary.
Wait, you're really short. I gotta admit,
I'm not. I'm 5'4".
I dated a girl for like 6 years who was 5'3", 4, 5, something like that, and it sucks. I mean, it's like it's worth it for the person, but kissing and it's like back.
Well, Sarah's 5'3".
So yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's fine though. There's no problem.
No, I mean you get used to it.
Nothing wrong with the short girl.
I like short guys. I date, in fact, almost exclusively short girls. Tall, I don't know.
And 5'4" is not really short.
Not for a woman. No.
It's not tall, but it's not short.
It's regular.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm regular.
You're just so regular, Janilla.
I'm like so regular.
You're a regular woman.
Broad.
Chick broad.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Oh man.
Yeah, there was quite the height discrepancy in that picture. I go along with Rory on that one.
I think we were on it was kind of tilted up, so I was standing on the upper side.
You were on the hill?
Yeah.
Looked kind of level, but all right.
I don't know, man. I know I'm 6'2". I don't know what to say.
Yeah, and I've never known a guy to ever undercut his height.
It's so funny, right? Those chicks are dressed as cops, just looking for money for anything. They were ridiculous. They sucked. Every girl around here is not good. Pretty much 90%. They're looking for some money for something.
What money were they looking for?
They were like,
yeah,
okay,
where in Vegas were you exactly?
Yeah.
No sex in the champagne room.
We were on the main strip. They wanted $20 just for that picture.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, they did. And they were like, "Oh, can you give my girl $20 too?" And we were like, "What the fuck? Get out of here! What are you talking about?
$40 for a picture."
Yeah, fuck you. So
I would have passed on the 20 too.
Yeah, I know.
Wait. Those girls. I thought my microphone was muted.
You were.
Those girls in that picture, they charged money.
Yep, they wanted $20 just to take a picture. Then they asked for another 20 after the picture.
That's some hustle right there.
Yeah, well, we told them to go fuck themselves.
Picture and a blowjob. He just didn't want to admit the blowjob.
For $20.
Oh my gosh. I don't do that.
Don't they hand out those cards that the girls will come fuck you for $20, won't they?
Oh my god.
All those people. They're so annoying when they try to get you to take those cards.
Yep. They hand out all these cards.
Such a waste. They're all over the ground.
Yeah, it's gross. It's a gross area, basically. It's gross.
All of Vegas or just where you were?
Where I am. I mean, Vegas, the rest of Vegas was probably good. I mean, I'm not a local, you know what I mean? So it's probably, like, Lee lives here. He's a good guy. You know, it's probably good areas, but where I am, like every girl is like, oh, we start talking to girls, whatever, just to have fun, you know. They're like, oh, do you guys know we're working? You know we're working, right? I'm like, what? Like, what the fuck? I was like, okay,
tell them you're working too.
Yeah, yeah, I'm working also.
Like, I give you 20, you give me 20, and we'll take a picture.
It's so annoying. I'm at the point now. It's only been the second day. I'm like, can you guys just go away? If you're working, just go somewhere else. Go talk to somebody else. Like, fuck,
how about actually working?
Right? The fuck. Yeah. Just about those people. Just, I don't know. Whatever. I'm being an asshole, but I mean, that's all I've encountered so far.
Oh, you're good at it. Have you been drinking? Nick suddenly finds me funny.
Have
you been drinking?
By September or October, Zamina's we're gonna be friends. I bet you.
She's a tough cookie. It sounds like. So good luck.
I got a ways to go, but
seriously, Nick, have you been drinking?
I hope so.
Of course.
Yes. In Vegas.
It's 8 o'clock at
night. 8 o'clock.
But I also think that it's due to the fact that he's not going to work every day, so he doesn't need to suck up the negative energy at night. Yeah. So he's.
Rory has. Yeah.
I never have to go to work, and I'm always an asshole. So that theory doesn't really stop.
Yeah, well, it's specific to Nick. I'll come up with the theory on you later.
Oh, yeah, and you'll blackmail me with it, right? Right after Brian goes at me. So ridiculous. All right, I got to jump. Thank you, Bashir. Good night, everyone.
Bye, Davina.
Have a good night.
Bye, Cynthia.
Bye.
Nick, leave the hotel room.
Davina, please leave by saying to tell me to go fuck myself or something, because that's how you should.
Yeah, please go fuck yourself. Go catch something from one of those skanky whores.
No.
$20.
No.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
See you, Doc.
She was being nice. She said, please.
She was in a good mood tonight.
Yeah.
See, that's progress.
Janella, that's a good mood for Amina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't think
she was pretty mean to Crystal, though.
Yeah, well, that's, I get that every other day.
I want no involvement in that situation.
Yeah, I'm not involved in it. I just saw the chat, and I wasn't liking that, so that's all.
No, that's fine. Standing up for your friend is perfectly normal.
Yeah, well, I didn't come at her in any way, actually. I mean, I didn't come at her, but we just, I think Crystal did well enough for herself, so.
Yep.
I missed most of that whole part. Once I got back up here from helping Nancy, I noticed that it had kicked me out of the room.
Well.
I've been having net issues all night. Took a while to even get this room going. So, Nick, what do you got planned for tonight, dude? You've got to have some kind of plan.
They Chris Angel show. So they got everything for me that was just like,
Oh, your Wi-Fi sucks at the moment. Or it's mine.
No, it's
I'm sorry.
It's not me. Good. At the moment, I can't.
Am I breaking up?
Yeah, now you're better.
Chris Angel's at Monte Carlo, right?
Yeah. They wanted me to go, and I was like, I don't really feel like going at all.
I've never been a fan of his as a magician either.
Yeah.
You seem down, Nick.
I want to be home, to be honest with you.
Mrs. Lee.
I was gonna say it's his bachelor party. He can cry if he wants to.
Vegas can wear on you after a while. It gets old pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Ask Gary Delabate.
He's bored.
Yeah.
He gets bored.
When did you get there, Nick?
What'd you say, Rory? I'm sorry.
When did you get there?
We got here yesterday early, like around 9 a.m. or 10 a.m.
Man.
How'd you fly out?
Oh my God, we left Boston at 5:20. Our flight was at 5:20.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know if I could be paid to fly out at 5:20.
Man, I went to sleep. I went to sleep like 8:30 or something. Woke up at 3. Got to the airport, and I made it here. So, it's what I expected, though. It's like it's a big waste of money, and I don't know. I'd rather be home. Honestly, I'd rather be home hanging with Sarah.
Aww. That's so cute.
When are you flying home? Sunday?
Yeah. Just down here spending. I'm just down here spending money for no reason. I've already spent $700. It's been a day and a half.
Sounds average.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, why? But what are you gonna do? No, you know what? I shouldn't complain because my brother set up the whole trip. He paid for the flight, the whole deal. I got my own room because I wasn't gonna. He got one room for four guys, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get my own room. Yeah, so I paid for my own room and shit. Yeah. That was funny. They were giving me shit earlier at the pool. They're like, so you got your own room now, right? So just let one of us in there. You can shower there. One person can shower here. I was like, no. I was like, no.
Exactly.
That's my room. Yeah, I bought that room. Fuck you. Everybody's like, fuck you. I'm like, fuck you. So that was how that ended. Yeah, the fuck. But anyway, I mean, it's good. It's nice out here. The weather's great, and the people. I mean, aside from Lee and I met one of Lee's friends too. It's real cool. Like aside from Lee and his friend, the rest of the people are pretty bad. But that's coming from me, and most people think I'm an asshole. So.
And most of the people you're going to run into in the casinos are either going to be drunk tourists or, like you said, people who work.
Yep. It's terrible. Every girl that sits down next to you at the blackjack table is like, hey, I'm working. What are you doing tonight? I'm like, can you go fuck? Can you like?
Is that really their best introduction? Hey, I'm working.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy. My friends got pissed at me last night because we were out late. It was like 3 a.m. whatever. We were at the bar, and these two chicks were sitting like by the bar, and I was like, hey, you guys want to come up and have a drink with us? Just whatever, just be friendly. And we were having drinks, whatever. We were laughing, this and that, and then. My friends were like, hey, do you want to come to the room? We'll play some cards, have some drinks. And they were like, hey, do you know that we're working? Oh my God. Look. And my friends are on me like, you didn't realize they were hookers? You're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. You know they were hookers? I was like, no, I did not know they were hookers. What the fuck? I'm sorry, I'm not that schooled on hookers. It's just like, damn, I don't want to talk to anyone. No, hooker.
I never got approached by any hookers. I feel left out.
Yeah, I think Dan's right. Nick is a hooker magnet.
that's not even the case.
Anything with a wall is a hooker magnet in Vegas, though.
Exactly.
That's true.
Exactly. Yeah, thank you, Basha. That's exactly what it is.
Of course it is. That's why
The hooker,
women are there.
yeah.
And it's not even legal.
The hooker to guy ratio is crazy. Yeah, the hooker to guy ratio is insane.
That's why I'm shocked that they say that we're working, because all they know it isn't an undercover Vegas club.
Yeah.
You know, working doing what?
Yeah. I don't know. It's annoying. It's annoying. It's annoying, and it's disgusting. I don't know. It's just like.
Isn't there like a rule you can hire a hooker, but you can't have sex with them on the strip, or vice versa? There's some crazy law there.
Well, here's what happens. What I've learned so far is they want $150 to show up at your room, to go to your room, and then they want to negotiate a price in the room with you for what's going to go on after. So they want $150 to go in.
But it's fully illegal in the first place in Vegas itself, though, isn't it?
Yeah, Las Vegas, yeah, it's illegal.
Yeah, well, that's how you're paying for an escort, like the time, and then when you get private and they find out, however, that you're not a cop, then you talk about whatever shit you want to do.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's a terrible place.
I know. I feel guilty every time afterwards. It's not funny.
So when's the official bachelor party?
They had no plan. The plan was to get here to Vegas. There's no fucking plan.
Then that's the party?
Like, why? Yeah. Like, why would I want to go to see Chris Angel? Like, why would I want to do that? I want to do that. I don't know. Am I an asshole? Am I an asshole for not going? Like, I didn't go.
I'd rather go see the Cirque du Soleil show if that's still there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking amazing.
Well, Lee last night was talking about we should go. There's a hypnotist also tonight somewhere. He was like, you should definitely do that instead. It's really fun. And I was like, yeah, I would love to do that. And then my friend was like, oh, I already bought all the tickets for Chris Angel. I'm like, oh shit. Honestly, I have more fun being on this hangout with you guys. We're going to see for Chris Angel. I mean, I like to whatever. I like to do this and that.
No, I agree, because like I said, I've never liked Chris Angel as a magician.
It's just a thing, like, it's fine, whatever he does, but it's like, I don't want to go, like, sit in the seat and watch his guy levitate. Watch. Whatever, people like it stuff.
But it's real to him, damn it.
It sucks, because next weekend, Andrew Dice Clay is here. I wish he was here this weekend.
Summers.
I would see Dice, definitely.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd go see Dice.
I mean, if you're in Vegas the weekend, you might. I mean, well, you might as well. If you're gonna go to a show, you might as well see Dice. It's the same jokes, but
I was gonna say, I don't think he's got any new material, does
he? No, I don't think so. Yeah. Everyone yells out nursery rhymes.
Diego wants to know how bright were Lee's teeth.
Oh God, why are you guys on Lee's teeth? It's my nose, his teeth.
Yes, but you're not proud of your nose. He's proud of his teeth.
I love my nose.
Yeah, I'm surprised Lee didn't do a Periscope with you guys last night.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, we didn't.
I think he's trying to keep that, like, his brand, like, most people Periscope, like, stuff they do with friends or funny things they see as is, like, professional, like
no, that's
yeah.
If you want to call it that. It's,
yeah.
Hanging out with Nick isn't exactly like a draw for 3,000 people.
Nope, that's true.
Not that I would be either, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Nick's only down 700. But that's not from gambling. That's just he's down 700.
Yeah.
That's from
for no reason. For no reason at all. For 2 drinks, it cost $64. That was at the fucking pool. $64 for 2 drinks. Waitresses in bikinis want to fucking tip. I'm like,
Well, of course they do.
Most waitresses do.
oh, I know. I'm just saying. I tip them, of course, but it's like, you know, $64 2 drinks. Whatever.
It's crazy.
How many drinks?
I'd rather pay 2 drinks for
Philadelphia can be pretty rough. There's some places where you'll spend 40 on 2 drinks. But
yeah. Boston too, same way.
yeah, every city probably.
Yeah.
You don't want to know how much the drinks are in Buffalo.
$1.25 for a draft.
Yeah. I remember going to 25-cent draft night. I got drunk on $1. Awesome.
That's like a sip of
Yeah.
wine tasting.
The perks of a town that's not very popular or populated.
Yeah, it's all expensive here.
Yeah, I've never lived in a place like that because even where I lived in South Jersey was like a tourist attraction, so everything was expensive there.
Mm-hmm.
From there to Philly.
Any place you go to that's a large tourist trap, you're gonna run into
Oh my
that.
God! And the Pope is coming here, and they're like tearing up streets and redoing things and building things. They want it to be all fancy for them, and it's just fucking everything up in the city. It's gonna be a disaster. I'm gonna be sick for a week in September because they're shutting down like half the public transit network.
Wow, really?
Yeah, like it's crazy. And he's
They're afraid someone's gonna try to blow him up from underneath the ground or something?
Who knows? I mean, he's gonna be like 6 blocks from my office, and there's no way I'm gonna be able to get to work. Like,
Well, if he's right with his belief system, wouldn't God take care of him? So there's no reason to do any of that stuff.
well, yeah, that's why you ride around in a bulletproof. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. The Pope will
I'm
do
just saying, I don't really think there's a need for the Pope in Philadelphia. You know, New York maybe could do a little better with the Pope. Bigger
Yeah.
city.
Has he ever been there before?
I doubt it. But it is the birthplace of America.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't heard what's going on with Doc either ever since he posted he was in the hospital this morning. Although he did look at the group message invites, so he had access to the internet as of like 7:30.
Didn't I see he was discharged home?
He was what?
Discharged home.
That'd be good.
I don't know. I thought I saw somewhere that they were letting him go home.
Oh, good.
But I don't know for sure. Hopefully.
Yeah, I hope so.
Hmm.
He's been miserable all week.
So what's going? Does anybody know what's going on with Gina? Is she just done with this like situation? Or?
No, she had mouth surgery. She's just waiting for the.
Oh, I
swab
didn't
to go
know.
down. Yeah.
Okay.
She got up into
I hope she's good.
that age where you just have to get those wisdom teeth taken out. You can't wait any longer. So she had 4 wisdom teeth out. So
Oh, okay.
she's swollen up and not happy at all over it.
Yeah. I had the wisdom teeth taken out last year.
Dude, I had mine out when I was like 19 or 20.
Yeah, man. I was young.
Yeah.
First 2, I was 14.
Wow, really?
Yeah, they're coming in like quick. So, and the other 2, I was 20.
What about your
I'm
tonsils?
surprised they didn't do all 4.
Yeah, well, I was I'm a baby with all that stuff, so I said, that's all right, I'll wait. And that was a big mistake because then they got impacted when I was, like 20. So.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. They usually would just say, yeah, okay.
And they
go
were
to
actually
sleep.
growing in, and it took me forever to find a place that would put me out because I could not be awake for it,
Yeah.
So
I did-
I was like, I had to keep looking.
I did all 4. I did all 4 last year.
Yeah, I did the same when I was like late teens, early 20s at the oldest.
Yeah.
Well, my cousin also worked for the oral surgeon, so that made it a little easier.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Mouth surgery sucks.
Oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's worse. I remember having a tooth pulled a couple years ago, and like they barely put anything in the. You're just like literally like tugging, like pulling your fucking tooth. It's so bad.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm along with you. I gotta be knocked out for that shit. Or I don't know.
I have like
very
I have
high
anxiety
nitrous
disorder.
oxide.
Yeah, I have anxiety disorder and medical stuff. Like, I mean, it's especially the dentist. Since I was a little kid, I freak out. So I can't.
They could only give me like they could only give me so much medication because I have high blood pressure, it's like hereditary or whatever. So I could literally feel him just pulling the tooth, like pulling on the tooth.
No.
With all of his might, he's trying to pull the fucking tooth.
Stop.
Oh my god.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I had was it like 3 months ago? I think I had to have. I thought it was just like a procedure or something. Like, well, it was a procedure, but it turned out to be oral surgery, but awake. And I found that out. I was waiting 3 hours, and I found that out probably an hour before I was going. And I looked it up. I asked them, oh, what's it called? And I Googled it, big mistake. And I found out what it was. I was like, oh my god. I just had like a full-on panic attack at the dentist's office. It was so bad, man. And they give you, and that was the first time I ever had Novocaine like in the roof of your mouth.
Oh yeah, that hurts.
Yeah.
I never had that before, so I mean, I was just like, oh, it was so bad. But yeah, the pulling, like, the pulling and like it was just like, oh my god, no teeth came out or anything like that. It wasn't like that, but they had to like fix something like a root or something. Yeah, it was. Oh my god, it was horrible.
I feel like there's been no advancements in dentistry in like years. Like, if you could just pull teeth out with a hook, nothing has gotten better with that. I don't know.
Yeah, luckily I haven't had to have any teeth pulled, but that was the reason for that, because they were like, well, if you don't do this, then in a couple of years you're gonna lose that tooth. So I didn't want that to happen.
Yeah.
But that's no. I hate that so much. Oof.
You guys think I should go down the Puddle of Mud? The band is playing downstairs. You think I should go to that, or is that?
Oh damn! Where have they been?
Exactly.
Vegas, obviously.
I don't know.
At least make the best of it. At least
No.
So you're just like in the hotel, like in your room?
I always sound like a miserable prick, but I am having fun. But it's like
you should do something. I mean,
Puddle of
What
Mud.
time is their show getting over?
Well, they're starting in like I don't know. I think a half hour.
No, I meant the Chris Angel one. They already got your friends?
Oh, that? I don't know. They're calling me now, though. They just called me 4 times. I declined.
They're probably like, dude, this is the best show ever.
Yeah. I don't want to hear
Chris
about
Angel.
And Nick's like, dude, I'm on a hangout. Like, get your priorities right.
Yeah, I mean, it's important. Okay.
It was so. They fucking keep calling me. I can't talk. So I went to go meet Lee last night. My brother and my friend are like, who the fuck are you meeting? You do a show? What show do you do? I was like, what the fuck? It's a hangout. But I couldn't even explain it.
It's hard as hell to try and explain it to people.
Yeah, it is. So what do you mean? It was hilarious. So what are you talking about? Who watches it? Blah 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 blah. I was like, it's the Periscope King. He's 50,000 followers. But I don't know. I don't care. I think for a second they thought I was gay or something. Like I was going to meet a guy. They thought it was.
The whole wedding and bachelor party and everything was all ruse, so you could get out there and meet Lee.
Yeah, exactly.
Thunder from Down Under is playing at Excalibur. So you go down there. Yeah.
Better than Puddle of fucking Mud.
I don't know.
Who knows? I'm gonna hear them right outside the fucking window anyway.
There you go. No need to go anywhere.
Ugh. Well, whatever.
I would give anything to be in Vegas right now.
I like the pools, but the
pool, yeah.
pool area is lots of fun. I could spend all day there. That's all I need to do.
Yeah, the pools are nice.
It's like a big party in the pool.
Yeah, you swim up, you order a drink, and just lounge. It's cool.
Expensive drinks, but
Yeah.
Well, you're in a pool.
Right.
Exactly. What'd you do for dinner tonight, or haven't you yet?
Honestly, I've just been getting like slices of pizza in the lobby. That's all I've been doing.
Well, at least go hit a buffet or something. You must have all kinds of comp tickets.
Yeah, I do. I don't know. I like to just grab a couple slices of pizza, just hang out.
But it's not Boston pizza.
No, it's not.
Exactly. There are certainly plenty of places to eat down there.
Yeah, there are. That's where I met Lee last time. A nice restaurant, Mexican restaurant. Good stuff there.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Yeah, they comped him just because he was him. This is crazy.
Well, that's why he told you he'd have everything taken care of. You better show up.
He's like, Nick, order as many drinks as you want. I was like, wow, okay.
Somehow you became self-muted in the middle of that.
Because they keep calling me.
Answer. Maybe they got something to tell you that you need to know.
Yeah, right. How many calls is it? Like 7?
Yeah, if they're calling that many times, he really needs to answer.
Yeah, probably.
They have to be so pissed at him. Like his brother planning that whole thing, and he gets a separate room and doesn't want to go do anything with them. Goes out with Lee. Like they gotta be pissed.
Well, if they were passed out last night, they shouldn't be pissed at that.
They weren't. He made that up because as he was getting off the hangout, he was like, "Oh, they're knocking at the door."
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I had missed that part.
Not trying to call him out, but he is being a pussy.
Donna! You little flip-flopper, you.
Donna!
I'm here.
I haven't heard a word from him all day, either.
Well,
Probably doesn't remember.
I have a hater. I'm excited.
Everybody needs at least one. Yeah, Jeff.
Jeff?
The Canadian.
Yeah, how come?
Oh, he hates me, or you missed it.
But he was hating everybody, though, towards the end. So this is how you're going to do me, eh?
What's that? Yeah,
Something
well,
squeaky.
it was bound to happen. I'd get a hater.
A hater.
Okay.
50
I
billion
should change
people on the internet. You have a hater.
Well, that's the only one I know of for sure. I think Cynthia hates me, but.
You got that right.
Well, if you'd follow behind her 4 paces everywhere she went, she might feel better about you.
Well, I'm her bitch, and she.
Yeah. I need my hair braided, actually.
Get in
Oh,
line.
yeah, I can tell that. It's summertime. We'll do a nice, tight cornrow for you.
That's awesome.
So what have you been up to today?
So who's... Oh, Janella, hi.
Hi there.
Is she gone, or is she here?
Nope, she's there.
I'm here.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Rory.
Hello.
Oh, I've just been working on this massive piles of paperwork for this reorganization thing. That's all.
Oh, tons of fun. Oh my god, we almost have video from Nick.
Oh,
Were they
did
calling
you
for a
leave
good
when
reason?
I came?
Oh my god, yeah, I don't know. One of my friends is leaving the Chris Angel show. He sounds like he wants to kill himself. He's leaving it. So he's gonna. He's like, I'm gonna come here. I told him, I was like, yeah, it's gonna be really bad.
We told you that on the Periscope today, Nick.
I know. Yo, Double D was so funny on my Periscope today. Was it you, Double D, that said Chris Angel is gayer than a Full Circle or something?
That wasn't me, but I said it would be gay to go there.
Yes. That's why I did not go.
And I told you Carrot Top's normally at the Luxor, and when he's not on, I don't like him on TV, but he gets pretty rowdy in his show.
Honestly, I'd rather see Carrot Top than fucking Chris Angel.
Did you go see Chris Angel yet, you fucking meathead?
No.
I told you not to.
Oh, this guy.
Lee, I didn't go, Lee.
Fucking told. Then we should be going to Anthony Cool.
That's what I wanted to do. They all went to Chris Angel. I stayed in the hotel. They called me like 20 times. Like, hey, we're going to Chris Angel. I'm like, yeah, I'm sleeping. Fuck.
Oh,
Chris
man.
Angel. I didn't go to that, no.
So, Lee, did anything happen last night that I should know about?
Nick.
Well,
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
All right, we're not going to talk about that.
Listen, Corey, he was getting out of my car before he left, and he gave me a goodnight kiss, and he gave me a reach around, and that was it. And then I won't lie to you, he texted me when I got home and said, thank you for dropping me back off, and I went back over there and I snuggled with him.
That's even worse than the reach around.
And you know what, Rory? I won't lie to you. I did have morning wood, but I did not penetrate him.
Well, that's respectful.
Yeah.
Almost, Lee, almost, though. Almost. I mean, you kind of snuggled in. You snuggled in. Yeah.
So, Lee, you didn't let the girl shake you down for an extra 20 last night for that picture?
Oh
she did. God. She did shake me down for an extra 20. I took care of it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They shook us down for fucking pictures.
Well, no. I knew they do it. It's usually like usually I give them like $10. Like my buddy gave him fucking a 20, and then she's like, well, what about my 20? I'm like, huh? I thought I said to her, like, I gave one. I'm like, here you go. And I just was like, yeah, but it was too good of a moment.
They figured out it was me. It was like, oh, for a picture with Nick the asshole, it's an extra 20.
Yeah, like we've heard of this guy.
That was a fun night, though. It's a good night.
That's cool.
Who's typing?
Somebody typing SOS in Morse code.
Not me.
Who's typing?
Sounds like somebody's in a newsroom.
Typewriter.
It's not me. Yeah. I'm not typing anything.
It's like someone's in the fucking courtroom. Fucking.
when Mayo comes in, he has a mechanical keyboard, so he's always loud as hell when he types.
So shit.
So what are you gonna do, Nick? Dude, I told you we should have. Oh man.
No. Dude. Fucking.
I should broadcast that Anthony Cool. What the fuck's wrong with you, Nick?
It sounds like he's on Roofies all of a sudden.
Connect to the Wi-Fi, Nick. Connect to the Wi-Fi.
That's true. I should do that.
You're not connected to the Wi-Fi?
No, I'm doing LTE.
Oh my god! All right, well listen. How about that interview with that girl this morning you had that couldn't even see straight? And you're buying DVDs. That's how ghetto the Hard Rocks become. The little kids are selling DVDs there. Oh my gosh, I almost cried.
That was hilarious, though, no?
Oh, I saw that one. Was that a Periscope?
Yeah.
Nick, yeah, that was yours. I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
little
weird.
Kids selling DVDs?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then there was a chick there. I don't know what she was doing there. Like,
I asked her. I asked her what she was doing. She wouldn't tell me.
Huh. Working. Of course.
Of course. You a little bit.
So what time is your friend getting over to the hotel from the Chris Angel show?
Oh my god. That's so annoying, Bashir. He's fucking coming here now. He said he'll be here in 10 minutes. So he wants to go down and see puddle of mud downstairs. I'm like, oh, okay. Let's go spend $170.
Do you have instructions not to go to a strip club for your bachelor party, or you just don't want to?
No. No. Those instructions, no.
I mean,
no, Sarah's really cool. She's like, just don't tell me what you do. I'm like, okay.
All right,
But I haven't done
I
it.
won't tell her what you did. Now let's go to Rhino.
That's where I want to go, dude.
Oh, it's a Friday night. You better go late. I have a flight at 6 a.m. or I would go with you.
Where are you going?
So, but yeah.
Where are you going? Where are you going, Lee?
Phoenix. I'm just going for the day. I leave at 6. I get back in the afternoon. I just got to go to my doctor's.
Oh, yeah.
See him. I'm going to eat lunch with one of my good friends, and I'll be back.
That's cool. I got to get off. This fucking guy's calling me. I'll get back on, though.
Right.
Have some fun.
Fuck.
Go puddle and mud it up.
Don't muddy the puddle.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard anybody that unenthusiastic about being in Vegas in my life.
Oh no, seriously.
Dude, I said it was a bad show, but they already got the tickets. And the one show that they were going to go see, Fantasy, that Nick slept through, was a topless show. I've seen it like 5 times. I always get it from my host. I've seen it 5 times, and it's great. It's like the girls aren't the best singers, but they're great, and it's all topless. I'm like, you should have went. And now they're going to go see Chris Angel. I'm like, come on, man. I told them, let's go to see fucking Anthony Cools. It'll be great. I'm like, I don't know anymore.
Is that the hypnotist?
Yeah, and dude, I'm gonna show the video on my Periscope tonight. I'm gonna do it because people will shit themselves if they see it. Dude, what the guy had me doing, I mean, fuck, man.
Oh, really? You had you under?
Yeah, and dude, I mean, every time Ring of Fire from Johnny Cash came on, I got out of my seat and thought my asshole was burning. I was wiping my ass on the stage. That's nothing. He had one girl, every time he said her name, she thought her vagina was talking to her, and she would look at her vagina and go, shh, shut up, stop talking. Like the things he did, I was the last person off the stage when I got up. There was like 400 or 500 people in there. Oh, 500. I got a standing ovation. When I walked out, you started coming out of this like fog. And everyone was kind of like, I was sitting on this like slot chair, like, you need to go buy the DVD. I'm like, DVD? Like, you have to go buy it. I went back in. The girl's like, you need to buy this. I bought it, and when I got home, I watched it. I'm like, oh my God, only certain people can see this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
I don't think I've known anybody who's actually been hypnotized before. That's kind of cool.
It's like you're not asleep. You're just really like dazed and confused. And I think I went under very easily because I take anxiety medicine, so that makes me relax.
Yeah.
And then, you're just like, it's just like you're dazed and like, it's just really weird. It's hard to explain. Yeah. But yeah, Nick doesn't seem, he was cool last night. I mean, he was totally respectful. I gave them a ride back. I told everyone last night on Crystals, that he was really cool and I took him out. He didn't want to eat. He's vegetarian. I didn't know that, so he had some drinks. I bought the drinks. Me and my buddy ate, and then we walked on the strip a little while. I drove you guys back to the hotel. Thanked me for that. Texted me again. He was totally respectful, man.
Oh, sure.
Well, I mean, a lot of people wouldn't take the extra time to text you after and say thank you for giving me a ride back.
Yeah.
He made the extra effort, which was totally cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he doesn't seem like he's like. I don't blame him for going to not see Chris Angel. It's horrible. I mean, it's fucking horrible. I mean, but the other show, Fantasy, he would fucking love. I mean, it's all topless girls singing. It's great. But they didn't do that. I don't know. It's like his last night there too. I figured today's Friday. Oh, no, he has 2 more nights there. But
yeah, today's very fresh.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, maybe it's just I don't know. He'll be out. Just I don't know what they're doing. It's like they're more chilling around there,
Well, that's what I said. If I was going to go see a show that wasn't going to be like what you were describing, I would have gotten tickets to see Cirque because that looks absolutely amazing. If you're going to sit and watch something, the Cirque du Soleil water production.
Oh, there's so many of them. Oh, Lorev. There's like 5 of them.
Oh, are there
all
really?
Put on by Cirque. Cirque is the company. Like,
mm-hmm.
So you have you have Zarkania.
What's the one with the pools? With the diving.
O and Lorev. Lorev is an O. Those are the 2 water ones. Lorev and O. O is the most notorious one with that, but Larev is like phenomenal. It's at the win. It's fucking insane. They're 200 feet in the air diving this pool.
Yeah, that would be
and
cool.
O's like that. O's the only show that I haven't gone to see on the strip, I think. It's the only one. I've seen all his Arcane. I've seen pretty much every other one, and Chris Angel. You know?
Yeah, I've never liked him as a magician at all.
Yeah, that's not my thing.
I want to know how much you pay that ice cream truck to go around your house all night.
That's not even near me. That's like a half mile away. There's like 4 of them, man. They're it's summertime, but you'd be shocked all day long from like 4 or 5 o'clock on. And I'll tell you, they stop nonstop because kids run up to them, and you know there's a line of parents and kids till 8, 9 o'clock at night. It's still light out. And I mean, I'm talking 10. I mean, we saw a line one day last week, like probably 25 people waiting just to get ice cream. Yeah, they're everywhere. But it's kind of cool because they come by my house. They always stop like, "Hey, you need anything?" And these days, I'm like, "Yeah, let me get a bomb pop or whatever it is."
Well, so you just say a blowjob.
Well, yeah. And now listen, if they gave those out, I'd be out front every morning. Like, I'm like, can you start at 7 a.m. and come back every 3 hours?
That's a great idea, actually. If you had a business.
Put a glory hole in the side door.
Ice cream truck, and then if you know the magic code word, BJ. Hey, I want a BJ. Okay. You go around the back, you get in. After everyone leaves and buys their ice cream, they give you a spin around the block.
I figured they were just going to use the wrapper snapper on the door, just stick your cock through it like it was a glory hole. So he takes care of you right there. It looks like you're leaning into the front dock.
Or like there's a bathroom. It looks like there's a bathroom. Oh, you have to use the bathroom. You come in there and you get in, and then right there, she's sitting on the toilet. She's like sitting on those portable stalls. And boom, it's all done. You walk out like you went to the bathroom. Except there'd probably be a lot of like, a lot of bang kids like, "Mommy, Daddy, what's going on in the back of there?"
Well, I see ice cream truck shaking.
Yeah. And then you can hear the guy, "It's shaking. I told you no sex, just blowjobs." I was just watching Shuli on Periscope.
I'm sorry.
All hammered coming back from a show. Some guy from his old Mad Men or whatever it was show he did on Sirius, Miserable Men, Lenny.
Oh, all right.
The caller, Lenny. Lenny! Hey, Lenny. Hey, my name is Lenny.
Well, I gotta go to bed, guys. It's nice talking with you.
All right, you have a good night.
Already?
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm sorry. Have a good.
That's okay.
I'll be.
No, it's not.
All right. Have a good night.
Good night, Cynthia. We'll see you later.
Yep. Night, Cynthia.
Night, Donna.
My blowjob comments and ice cream truck. Cindy's like, I'm gonna go to bed now.
Well,
She'll be back in 10 minutes.
It was my idea.
That was her idea. She's actually gonna go look for ice cream truck. I'm like, hey, you hiring?
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, sorry.
Quiet night tonight?
Yeah, it's been mellow. Nice and easy for once. Well, aside from Crystal and Damina going at it for a little while, but I missed most of that.
I
Wait,
missed
on
that.
here?
Shoot.
On here?
Yeah, I missed it.
What happened?
You have to ask Rory on that one because I missed
What
most of
happened,
the argument.
They, they got into it a few days ago, and then today somebody said, "Oh, I know." Damina was talking about her a little bit, so Janella jumped in, and then Crystal came in, and Damina started saying all the things Damina says, about Crystal. Pretty standard insults, and Crystal went back at her.
And how did it end up?
Crystal, I think, just left.
Oh.
And Damina kept
Upset?
going for a little bit. Not upset, but
Defeated or upset or
a little heated.
little heated?
No big deal.
Who got the best of it?
Crystal took the most abuse. Amina kind of won. I mean, if you consider,
No, I know.
What,
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
what Eileen says. Damina called her a skank, and Crystal came on shouting profanities with, I don't know about all that. But.
Check your Facebook for a second, Rory.
Why you gotta be all private?
You were doing the same shit last night. You all like sending me naked pictures. Where did my Facebook go?
Or naked pictures on Facebook. I only have like pictures of my family and things like that.
That's all I have.
Craziness.
What's up, guys?
Oh, he's back.
I knew he would be. Are you a friend already?
Oh man, I just don't want to see Puddle of Mud. I don't care about that.
What do you want to
do? You know what?
He wants to go home.
Yeah, I do.
That's not an option. So, what do you want to do?
I don't know. I want to play Keno and have drinks. I don't know.
Just go gamble a little bit.
Yeah, don't you gamble on? Don't you like sports a lot? Isn't there something to gamble on?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to gamble on. I don't know. Like, I want to put $500 on the Patriots to win a Super Bowl, but I feel like they're not going to win it this year. So.
You make much worse bets than that on here, so what's the difference?
Yeah.
Today, you might as well lay the bet down.
I think you should take UFC tomorrow night.
Oh, Ronda Rousey. What do you think? First round TK, like submission?
I don't know. And there's not. I don't know. If there's gonna be any prop bets on it, but you can't even touch the rate. Minus 1250 or 1650 for.
Yeah, it's crazy. If you go the other way, imagine if the other girl
She's
wins.
800.
Yeah.
Yeah, $100 you win 8.
Yeah.
Well,
I might do that. Fuck it. I guess, but I know Rousey's gonna fuck her up. Like Rousey's gonna win that fight. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that shit.
Definitely.
I gotta force myself to go to bed early.
Me too.
Last time I got on a flight, I literally made the flight 10 minutes before it was already boarded with only 11 people on it, and they were calling my name, and I was running through, and I thought I was going to pass out because my heart was pounding so hard from running through the airport.
Yeah, that sucks. I hate when that happens.
So, no.
Well, Nick, at least go to the M&M store and get Sarah's picture put on some.
You can get M&M's.
That's a good idea.
You know the big M&M store in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
And you can have somebody's picture, you can put their names on it, stuff like that. But you can get pictures put on it.
Double D makes a good point. I should actually get something for Sarah while I'm out here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the M&Ms are kind of a fun idea, but...
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I don't know what that is.
There's also a place, if you're boring, that you can go to.
If you're boring.
It's a Coca-Cola place. Have you heard of that, Lee?
Coca-Cola Museum?
Well, but you can go and you can taste, different countries have different Coke.
Right.
So you can taste, Coke from Africa, and you can taste Coke from Australia and China, and they all taste differently.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we took some kids there one time, but it was kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not a touristy person, but that was something different.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just trying to score some heroin.
There you go.
I'm just kidding.
That should be easier to find than the hooker, actually.
I've never done any drugs. I'm joking.
That's your problem.
It probably is a problem, yeah. They got a really bullshit picture of Mick Jagger in my hotel room, and I want to just take it and smash it on the floor.
Your bachelor party, they're expecting you to do that.
It's the worst picture I've ever seen in my life. All I do is
Wi-Fi, and you can show us. The camera does come on, you know, when you first enter the room. We can see you have video.
Yes, I do. I feel like
Oh, another phone call. Dude, open the door. I've been knocking for 10 minutes.
Oh man, this fucking guy is calling me again. All right, I'll be back.
Told you he was at the
Puddle of Mud, really?
Gotta be other shows.
Yeah, I mean, it's Vegas. Like, God.
Yeah, it's live probably at the Hard Rock tonight. That's why it's a joint probably. Or whatever.
But $175 a pop for a ticket to it?
That's high. That's
Puddle of Mud, really?
I can't expect to be that high. No way.
That's what he said. Maybe
let me see.
How about for 2 tickets?
Maybe for 2, but not. Oh, the Mud. What is it? Las Vegas tonight. Puddle of Mud. Friday night concert here. Puddle of Mud performing at the Hard Rock. Friday night live concert. 8 p.m. All events Friday, July 31st. Start at 8 o'clock.
Is it the Venetian?
I don't know.
They have comedy. I saw David Spade there one time, and he was funny.
Let's see what they are tonight. This event is no longer. All right, well, it's going to be the same for next week. So, let's see. Next week for Puddle of Mud. Is it the Whalers? I'm so lost right now. I can't even say this. That's the Whalers.
Whalers are in Vegas.
Skid Row. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I can look, but I can't find him.
Oh, he won't go anyway. So.
Yeah, he's not going. It just started. Puddle of Mud. You would think that they would at least tell you what the tickets were going for. Plus, you walk up right now.
If nothing else, go to a fantastic dinner. He likes to drink, get some great wine, and hang out and BS, I guess, and then gamble afterwards, if nothing else. If the tickets are $170 a piece, I'd rather buy a $170 bottle of wine than I would pay for that.
Really?
All right. Well, let's see what. Let me tell you what they are tomorrow night when they play. They just played.
I buy tickets, US $25.
Is that what it is?
That's what it says here on the site I just found. Hard Rock Casino.
Okay, there you go. $25.
Well, maybe that's for all of them combined.
There's 5 of them, so that would be 150, or 4 of them, 4 or 5 of them. So it would be like $125.
Yeah, but they were all at the Chris Angel show, but the one guy though, he goes, everybody wants to come back. He wants to go see Puddle of Mud. $175. That's ridiculous.
So it's $50. You found it for 25.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they tax that and stuff?
Well, even if they do, it's maybe $35.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine it would be that high because the bar doesn't give a shit about the cost.
Well, it's a small venue too. It's a small venue. And I've seen Dice Clay that holds about I don't know, I'd say no more than 400 people.
Uh-huh.
Tops.
But they still know they're going to make their money off the alcohol sale anyway.
Yeah, they have one bar there, one long bar, yeah.
There's the link I found for tonight's tickets. You can't see it, Lee, I know, but...
Yeah, no, I believe you. I'm just... I don't know. What the fuck do I know?
No, you only live there. He just seems miserable ever since he's been there. Except he did say he had a good time with you last night.
Yeah, it was cool. I hung out with him for a couple hours. It was cool. He was mellow. But yeah, he didn't seem like he was really, drinking heavily, or he was drinking. And I had 2 or 3 drinks, but maybe even 4. But he was just chilling, laid back, man. He was laid back. I can tell you that.
He might be one of those guys that when he's out of his environment, he's so shy and reserved. You don't hear a peep out of him. They just can't wait to get back to where they're comfortable again.
I don't know. Maybe.
Surprised you didn't Periscope you and him out together last night.
I know, we didn't do any Periscope.
It sounds like his lead viewership would drop dramatically if he did that.
The what?
Your viewership would drop dramatically if you
Periscoped it.
Nick.
Oh, no, I don't know. He was fine. We weren't doing much to Periscope. We were just chilling.
Well, that's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah, we were just chilling. Yeah, I don't know what... I mean, he's done some ones since he's been out here. It's pretty funny. He's been like... He was interviewing some drunk girl I saw this morning. I was laughing.
Yeah.
Girl could, barely talk. And he's like, ask her, so what's the worst thing in life? What happened? She's like, my mother died. He's like, okay. Next question.
When your mother died, did you?
I don't know. I was funny. And then and then some little kid. It shows how ghetto Hard Rock became. Some little kid walks up to them and he's like, yeah, like no more than 7 years old. He's like, yeah, we're selling DVDs because hip hop and dance. If you want to buy one, the girl bought one for a couple bucks, and he bought one. I'm like, jeez. It's funny.
I'm surprised the hotel doesn't chase him off fast.
Yeah, that don't happen at many hotels out here, man.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No, not at all. I can guarantee you that. They chase out hookers. They chase out all that shit.
Well, that's why he kept saying all the chicks that would sit down next to him say, well, I'm working, right? I mean, I think that would be the last thing that the chicks would be saying because they do get chased off.
Yeah, but it just depends on where they are. If they're smart about it, they'll be they're just smart. Some are smart, some aren't. I don't know.
The Bellagio escorts / hookers are very upscale.
Yeah,
I mean,
same with the Wynn.
Yeah. I mean, you can
really
tell that that's what they're there for, and then they leave for a while and they come back again to the bar.
The 3 biggest signs of a hooker in Vegas is 1, if they sit down next to you and you're playing a slot, or they ask you for a cigarette or something. 2, if they're sitting at like a $quarter slot, not putting any money in.
Yeah.
That's a huge sign. And 3, if there's 2 of them and they're always walking around together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. So that's how you know. Always, if you see them in pairs, it's like a huge sign. And if they ask you for a cigarette, then sit down, or they just sit there and they're not playing a game.
Yeah.
They're scoping out their things.
Mm-hmm.
You know that lobby bar at the Bellagio, Lee?
Which one?
Well, it's kind of like the main one.
On
not
the floor?
far off of. Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Near
the last time we were there,
Near Hyde, right near the nightclub, right in the middle there?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we were there, and, all the guys that were there, it was a business thing, and they had on suits and stuff, and these girls were not sitting together. They were pretty much separate, but they had on just beautiful dresses that were incredibly expensive. and they were very good looking, but looked really young. And they were making the eyes at the guys and kind of like tilting their heads like you want to go type of thing. And then you would see other guys go with them, and then, you know, an hour or two later they'd come back, the girls would come back, the guy wouldn't, but the girls would come back. But they were definitely high class, at least looks wise.
Yep, I definitely believe it.
Well, where is prostitution actually legal?
It's like 45 minutes outside of town.
45?
Half hour, 45, yeah.
Is it one county, or is it just one
town?
town?
I forget the name of the county. I've never been. I forget the name of the county. But yeah, it's like, it's not far. Like, people go all the time.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like, they come here and they go, you know.
I'm surprised that someone isn't running a tour bus out there, actually.
They do pickups. I mean, every strip club does pickups. Everyone does pickups. Like every strip club has buses, limos. That place, I'm sure, everyone does. Everyone.
It would make sense.
Yeah, there's not a place there's not a strip club or a place that you can't go, that you can't get a limo to pick you up. Oh yeah, and then what they do is they say it's a free ride, but you know, you tip the driver, and that's how he makes his money. And then, you know, when you want to ride back, you know, we'll give you a ride back. So you just tip. And so if it's a far, you know, you go in a place like that and you give the guy whatever, I mean, you'll have a ride home.
Yeah.
But those guys, they work. I know one of those guys. He works long hours, but he does well. I mean, he enjoys the people he meets, and he likes it. He works for the only nude strip club in Vegas. It's been like the only nude one where they can have alcohol. It's called the Palomino. It's not known for the high class of women, but it's known for you can go in there and drink, and it's all nudes.
How did they get the one license?
They've had it grandfathered in for like, I don't know how many you want to say, it's probably 40 plus years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But when they went to make Vegas a much more family-friendly area, didn't they drive a lot of that out anyways?
Nah, it's right around the strip. Like, Spearmint Rhino's a block from the strip, Sapphire a block from the strip. It's all right there. Crazy Horse 3 block or 2 from the strip, not even a half mile. I mean, it's all right there. I mean, it's family friendly to a point.
It depends on where you stay too.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, if you're staying at like Excalibur or Stratosphere,
oh, that's
or Luxor,
what I was just gonna say. Excalibur,
you know, any of those like Flamingo,
yeah,
the Link, even though the remodel is still called whatever it's called now, the Link. Any of those places, you know, on the strip, they're not the ones. Everything else is good. Anything from Monte Carlo, Mandalay, to Bellagio, to Aria, to Planet Hollywood, to Paris, everything down that way. Mirage, Caesars, they're good. Bally's is older. Those ones are all good. Cromwell's good, the new one. But, you know, there's like 4 or 5 on the strip. You're just like, oh, wow.
Last year at Bellagio, they had a kid-free pool.
Yeah, they have that at Mandalay Bay now. They have a topless pool there, yeah. They have it at, just like Encore has it now at the Wynn. It's like Caesars has it now. There's a bunch of them now. Yeah.
Someday I shall make it there.
Someday over the rainbow. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm just listening to you guys.
Yeah, just reading what Willie's chatting. He's telling ODP to get a high-class hooker from Bellagio before he offs himself.
Oh, Willie got one?
No, Willie's telling ODP to get one.
Oh. Well, doesn't ODP have some performance issues?
No, I don't think I've ever heard that one.
Well, he said nothing comes out or something.
No, that was because he had a kidney stone blocking the tube.
Oh, okay.
So disgusting.
Well, Lee, I only repeat what I hear.
She's a parrot. Donna the flip-flopping parrot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you heard Lee before Donna got attacked last night.
No.
She has her first hater now.
Yeah. Well, that I know of. I'm sure I have more than one, but
Yeah.
that guy hated lots of people last night, but I got the brunt of it.
Oh boy. Watch out.
Ice cream private jet flying overhead now.
Oh, winding down here.
Yeah, I just dozed off a little bit. I'm gonna get up at 6.
So, you gonna work tomorrow?
No, I gotta go down to the shore to family.
That shouldn't be too bad.
You gonna go see your aunt?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How's she doing? Any better? Or,
A little bit better. You know, spirits. Nothing. No news.
Yeah.
Has there been an update on Doc Ivan?
I saw a Periscope. I was like, what the fuck happened? He's in the hospital.
And Cynthia was saying that she might have read that he was being released. I haven't seen anything. I was out all afternoon.
Yeah, something about his heart. Crazy.
Well, you know, when he kept talking about that gastral stuff and the reflux, I thought, well, I was going to say something, and I thought, well, I'm not going to say that. But a lot of times that's a warning sign of heart issue.
Yeah, and he's had open heart surgery before. He's had heart surgery at least.
Yeah, it's good he went.
Yeah, you can't mess around with that stuff at all.
And he was miserable. He was even going to go buy a lazy boy recliner to sleep in because it was so bad.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they gave him a good workup. If they sent him home, it must have been nothing. They don't send cardiac issues home.
Yeah. He said on the thing that his cardiologist said it wasn't good and that there was more procedures to come, so I don't know.
Oh,
right,
damn.
right.
That sucks. Yeah.
Well, they might have to end up doing an angioplasty on him if it is a blockage.
That's what I was just going to say. He might need a cabbage done. Roto-rooter all the veins around the heart. I hope not. That's awful surgery to go through. And he's a young guy. I mean, he's older than I am, but he's still way too young to be going through these problems. But he did see the group message invite I sent out earlier, so he was at least awake and looking at the internet at that time.
Oh, he was, okay.
Yeah.
He was saying he wanted to come into Hangouts, and he mentioned your name, Vash'Skellar, on the Periscope.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, because he says it's a lot of enjoyment for him every evening.
Well, that's cool. I'm glad he has fun on here. He's always been such a nice guy. And he's really funny if he does get mad at somebody.
Oh, sounds like he only has one person he really despises. So.
Only one?
Well, that's what he said. Maybe you were on vacation, but yeah.
No, I remember the name he said.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that might have been the show when I just got back. When he was talking about that. Because then I got a DM from her saying Doc's crazy. I haven't done any of that stuff in months now.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Oops.
You okay, Lee? Nope, guess not.
Oops. Well, I hate to say it, it's not that I'm bored, it's that I'm so tired and it's so hot here.
I'm the same way tonight, too. It's nice to be a very early show.
Yeah, I may be jumping out soon, too.
No, we can end it early tonight. I could use a good night off and a good sleep for once.
Yeah, it's 11:20 there, right?
Nope, 10:19 here.
Well, 10 your time. Okay, Roy's time. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 11.
11. All right. Well, have a good night.
Okay, you too, and good
You gonna
wishes.
be around tomorrow night?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my laptop. I should be able to. I don't even know if I'm gonna stay down there, but should be on.
Good wishes to your aunt and to your family.
Thanks.
I know how tough that whole process is.
Yeah, I'll be alright. Thanks.
You're welcome.
And ODP refuses to fuck hookers, so he's not going to be getting one.
Oh, that's a bummer, man.
Oh, prejudice.
But why wouldn't you fuck a hooker if you're going to end your life? I mean, what are you worried about at that point? I think I'd probably go on a hooker spree if I was about to end my life.
Well,
exactly.
Everyone has principles.
I suppose. Or they went to school, one or the other.
Yep.
All right. See you guys tomorrow.
Okay, guys.
Take it easy.
I'm gonna bolt too.
Yeah, we're gonna end now because I'm tired as hell too.
Good. Okay. Thanks, you guys.
We'll see you all tomorrow night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.